everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to make a zucchini and tomato pasta sauce. Tonight we're making gorgeous tiger nut and pumpkin gnocchi by hand, so make sure you check out that show. And tonight we're going to do just a very basic vegetable style sauce. Tomatoes, a little bit of carrot, a little bit of zucchini, some herbs, fresh herbs, and off we go to the races. So while we're waiting for our dough to just sit and absorb the rest of that water, I'm going to get our pasta sauce prepared. So I've got some vegetable. I'm just doing very simple kind of vegetable, primavera-ish style. If you had mushrooms, it'd be great. I've got some tomatoes, zucchini, and I've got some carrot tonight. Herbs we're going to put in there, and a little bit of seasoning all as well. In my frying pan on my stovetop, a large frying pan, I've got 2 tablespoons of the tiger nut oil. Now, if you wanted to just use olive oil, feel free to do that. It's all you. But tonight we're kind of just doing a tiger nutty sort of theme, and this is a great oil to use for this. So let's get our carrot grated. I'm just going to use a box grater and fresh carrot. You don't even have to peel it, just wash it. I'm going to add a little bit extra veg and some extra healthy, nutritious ingredients and make it a little bit more well-rounded than just zucchini and tomato. So although it's called zucchini and tomato, you're still going to add a lot more flavors behind it to kind of support those main characters. Okay, I've used maybe a half of a large carrot. And we're going to saute that alongside our zucchini to get started. Carrot's ready. You can use onion and garlic if you like. Not everyone in my household enjoys onion and garlic. Not everyone can handle that. So that's no problem. You don't have to do that. But if you want to, you can add it. I would add half of an onion and maybe 1 or 2 whole cloves of garlic. So I'm going to use probably half of this zucchini. I'm not going to peel it because it has great nutrients in here, but I am going to cut it into tiny chunks. If you wanted to grate it alongside the carrot, feel free to do that. That's awesome. Save yourself some time. But here we go. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to slice these guys lengthwise down into quarters, and then I'm going to chop them into chunks, okay? Nice big chunk. I want to saute these up a little bit before we add the carrot. The beauty of this sauce is that you can mix and match any of these characters. Okay. Into my hot frying pan goes my zucchini. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Now I like things spicy. We're going to add some red chili flake to this sauce. Maybe a half a teaspoon. According to your own taste though. Get yourself a pinch of salt. Unless you're on the paleo diet, don't add salt. You're going to have to re-season at the end because we're going to add a lot of ingredients here too. Toss these guys up, get them just a little bit tender before we add these finely grated carrots. I'm going to use 1 fresh tomato, and I'm going to use a whole can of whole tomatoes as well. Feel free to use whatever tomato product you have on hand and you guys enjoy. I'm just going to give that a fine chop. That's going to go in after these veggies, these harder veggies. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is kind of a beautiful rustic dish in its entirety. Any kind of Italian seasonings would go here. Oregano, basil, thyme, parsley, of course. You could add chives to this. You could add shallots to this if you didn't want to use onion. Scapes would be a beautiful place to use scapes here. Wow. And they're almost up in the garden. Toss these up. Look at all these bright colors. A little bit of freshly ground pepper. All right, in go my carrots. You want to just develop a little bit of the sugars in here. Caramelize things up a tiny bit before you add all those tomatoes. You can add it all together at one time and combine it, and that's no problem. It would simmer and be absolutely delicious. But this is a nice way to add just a little bit extra flavor. Really squeeze it out of your ingredients. Stir that through. Carrots are high in fiber. They're high in beta carotene. This is jam-packed with goodness.
Carrots have so much flavor.
Sure do. Nice sweetness. It's going to pair really well off this pumpkin and tiger nut gnocchi. I'm going to add my fresh tomatoes first, nicely chopped up. Feel free to add peppers, whatever you have on hand, whatever you like. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste. You can use sun-dried tomato paste if you like. I'm going to add about a heaping teaspoon, a giant heaping teaspoon. It's going to help thicken your sauce as well. Look at this. The smell. Ooh, when you add that tomato paste, boy, It really makes it homey in here. Now I add my tomato paste now with the veggies so that it can kind of develop flavor. It already has a nice sweetness. Tomatoes have great sugar content. And when you put them in the pan like that, they kind of caramelize up too. It's going to really just make everything so much tastier even. If you see it starting to brown on the bottom, no problem. Let me show you how to fix that. All right, splash of wine. We're gonna deglaze the bottom of the pan. Any brown bits are gonna go right into this gorgeous sauce. It's exactly what you want. Use, I don't know, a nice swig like that, however much you like. Don't worry, the alcohol's gonna burn off, and it's not gonna be full of alcohol. The alcohol dissipates. It just leaves behind the beautiful flavor of the grape. Stir that through. Scrape the bottom if you need to. And now I'm gonna add 1 large can of tomatoes. Now they're whole, I'm gonna squeeze them in with my hands, just kind of squish them. You can do however you like, but that's how I do it. That's how my mom did it. So get them in there, don't be afraid, get your hands in there. That's the beauty of cooking. Squeeze them in, try not to make a mess. You just kind of wanna break them up a bit. They are gonna fall apart and kind of melt into the sauce, and that's what you want, but we're gonna just get it started.
Smells heavenly, Kim.
It smells so fresh in here. You're gonna add all of this liquid and you're gonna let this reduce down while we're finishing our gnocchi or whatever kind of pasta you've got going on. This is just gonna kind of bubble, simmer down and reduce the liquid content. And it's gonna leave you the most flavorful vegetable sauce for your pasta. I always like to make extra pasta sauce so that if you want to make some pasta tomorrow or eat it on rice or pour it on your veg tomorrow, it's already made. It's a good cheat. All right, turn this down to a simmer and let this just concentrate in some serious flavor. All right, get rid of the splatter guard. This has reduced nicely. Look at this thick, concentrated sauce, just full of veg. Look at that. Gorgeous. The carrots help kind of thicken things up and make it just a little bit more substantial as well. If you're going to eat vegetarian, you want to eat and be satisfied. And sometimes that means eating a little bit more. Gorgeous. This is ready to go. I'm pan frying my gnocchi and they'll be ready to go momentarily. These tiger nut and pumpkin gnocchi would also be wonderful with a pineapple, chili, and sage butter sauce. If you didn't mind using the butter, or you could use ghee, because ghee, you could use ghee with paleo and vegan as well. All right, let's do a quick taste test of this gorgeous sauce. Make sure you're adjusting salt and pepper and any other spices you prefer on there. Make sure you're adjusting the salt and pepper, the spiciness of it, or any kind of herbs you want to accentuate. Man, that's good. Fresh, bright, beautiful veg. All right, the first batch is done. Let's plate it up. Mom, are you ready to eat?
Oh, sure. I can't wait.
Look at this gorgeous sauce. Zucchini, carrot, veg, tomato. Beautiful.
They look gorgeous.
It smells awesome. Into the bowl, I'm going to serve this on the bottom. And then we're going to plate those gnocchi on top so they don't kind of get lost in there, right? I did add a bay leaf to this sauce as well. Make sure you pick that out. All right, nice generous heaping of sauce that you can not only slather your gnocchi in, but you can, eat spoonfuls of beautiful saucy veg. Yum! And I'm just going to place them on top of here. Aren't they glorious? Little dumplings of deliciousness. Vegan, paleo, gluten-free. These look awesome. This looks amazing. Now you can garnish with parmesan if you want, mozzarella if you want to eat cheese. I'm just going to garnish with some simple parsley just for a kick of freshness and green. Look at that. You ready?
Yes.
Here, take some. Get a good amount of sauce. That's sauce. Look at these chunks of veg. I love that. Ready? Isn't that amazing? The sauce is perfectly seasoned. And let's try it with the gnocchi. Oh, they're so good. And that sweetness. Look at these chunks of zucchini and tomato. What a lovely sauce. Perfect with this.
It's amazing, Kim. What a good recipe.
I don't want to stop eating.
Come join us. This is one of the most amazing sauces you've ever made, Kim.
Really? So
And
easy.
these beautiful gnocchis, they're really lovely. And the whole thing put together is so light. The gnocchis and the sauce. I would serve this to my guests anytime.
I think it's delicious.
Food.
You know, this is a food of love.
You came out with a winner, Kim.
You like that, Mommy? Thought you'd like that.
Lovely.
It'd be great with spaghetti, squash in the mix of the vegetable sauce as well. So whether you're making gnocchi or not, like this, which are wonderful, but you don't have to, you could serve this sauce on anything. Any kind of pasta. You could put it on meat, chicken, beef, whatever.
Lasagna, you mean?
Exactly. Anything you can think of. This is delightful. So that's how you do it. That's how you make a zucchini and tomato sauce for pasta. Gonna like it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV and Amazon. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going on in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye. You like that, huh?
It's really good, Kim. You're a good cooker.
Thanks, Mom.